Hello, my name is Dr. Steele, and welcome to Steele Mathematics, where lessons in Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Pre-Calculus, and Calculus are taught. And this is part 2 of a 3-part series on writing and graphing the equations of circles. And in part 2, I'm going to introduce to you the general form of the equation of a circle. In part 1, we talked about the standard form. So, in the last video, this is what we did. And now, I will introduce to you the general form. X squared plus y squared plus ax plus by equals z. And what we're going to actually be talking about today is converting from standard form to general form. So let's look at some examples. Let's say you ask to convert to general form. X minus 1 squared plus y plus 4 squared equal 11. Well, the first thing you do, we're going to square all binomials. So we're going to start with squaring x minus 1 first. To square x minus 1, you square your first term, or x. Then you multiply the product of the two terms by 2. So this would be negative 2x. And this comes from positive 2 times negative 1 times x. And then you would square your second term, which would be positive 1. And this is negative 1 squared. You can do the same thing to y plus 4. You will square y. Then you multiply the product of y and 4 by 2. So this would be 8y. So this would be 2 times 4 times y. And you square 4, which is 16. So that's 4 squared. Equal 11. Alright, the next thing you do is you write your x squared and y squared next to each other. All we're doing is rearranging. You write negative 2x and 8y next to each other. Then we add 1 and 16, that gives you 17 equal 11. Finally, you're going to subtract 17 from both sides, and you would get x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 8y equal negative 6. And there it is, the general form of the equation of the circle. Next, if you look at number 2, we're going to square x minus 4. So this would be x squared minus 8x, and this was 2 times negative 4 times x, plus 16, and that's negative 4 squared, plus y squared minus 12y, and that's 2 times negative 6 times y, plus 36, and that's negative 6 squared, equal 29. So now we're going to rearrange. We're going to write x squared and y squared next to each other. We're going to rewrite negative 8x and negative 12y next to each other. And then we add 16 and 36. and you will get 52 equal 29. And finally, we subtract 52 from both sides, and you'll have x squared plus y squared minus 8x minus 12y equal negative 23. And there it is, the general form. So really all we're doing is we're squaring the two binomials, rearrange it so that the two squares of the variables are next to each other and the two linear terms are next to each other, and then we add the constants. Finally, we subtract the equation by the sum of the constants. So let's look at some more examples. All right, number 3, we got x plus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equal 20. We're going to square x plus 4, so this is x squared plus 8x plus 16 plus y minus 3 squared, that's y squared, minus 6y plus 9 equal 20. We put our squared variables next to each other. We put our linear terms next to each other. And then we add 16 and 9, which will give you 25. Finally, we subtract 25 from both sides, and you will have x squared plus y squared plus 8x minus 6y equal negative 5. Therefore, this is the general form. All right, number 4, we're going to have x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus y squared equal 10. So what we do is we put x squared and y squared next to each other. We got negative 6x plus 9 equal 10. And then subtract 9 from both sides, and you will get x squared plus y squared minus 6x equal 1. So this is the general form of the equation. Now, let's say you asked to write the equation of the circle in the coordinate plane in general form. Well, the ideal is to write it in standard form first, and then you convert it to general form. So first we need to find out what the center is. The center is negative 7, negative 3. And the radius is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the radius is 5. We got the two pieces of information. Now we're going to write the equation in standard form. So this is x plus 7 squared plus y plus 3 squared equal 5 squared, which is 25. So this is the standard form of the equation. However, they want it in general form. So we got to rewrite this in general form. So x plus 7 squared is x squared plus 14x plus 49 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9 equal 25. We write x squared and y squared next to each other. We write 14x and 6y next to each other. We add 49 and 9. That gives you 58 equal 25. We subtract 58 from both sides. And you will have x squared plus y squared plus 14x plus 6y equal negative 33. Therefore, this would be the general form of the equation. So going from standard form to general form, all you're basically doing is you're squaring your binomials and then you're rearranging one side of the equation so that the squares of the first terms are together, the linear terms are together, and the constants are added. And then you subtract both sides of the equation by the sum of the constants. And there you have general form. I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed day.